Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Ephemeral One, and welcome back to something a little different. I know, the DLC for Elden Ring drops tomorrow, but I did want to at least start Monster Hunter World finally. So, and this first part will be largely dedicated to certain things. We'll take the BGM down just a bit. Headphones, 3D audio off, voice chat off, yep. Huh. Okay. Alright. So, as you can tell, I have played quite a bit. I played a lot. 300 hours. But I think it's time I take you from the top. We go back. A new adventure. And the first thing you do in Monster Hunter World is get introduced to the world. This game. Such fun memories. I love the Monster Hunter series. They are fantastic games.
Sisters and brothers of the Fifth Fleet, it's time. I'll keep my farewell brief. Never was much with words. Once you board this ship, there's no turning back. The next ground your feet will touch will be that of the new world. If any of you lost your nerve, then step away now, and let no one judge you. Very well. Then sail safe and strong, and may the Sapphire Star light your way.
Indeed. You'll be heading to a new land. You're the bold adventurer out to seek their fortune. Among the others. Oh. Lots of meat. That's one thing you'll notice about this game. There is a lot of meat.
Yo, did you hear? We're almost there. You ready to grab this new world by the horns? Don't know about you. It feels like ages since I left home to join the mission. So, listen. Believe you me, I get it. Anything could happen to us, but hey, that's an after.
Hey, aren't you one of the A-list hunters?
And she's just pissed off and leaves.
So are we. Hey, tell us your name.
Alright, and here we are, how we made our character. Let's see. No, I think this time... Well, we'll go female. And you do have some presets you can pick from. They can work as nice bases. Just thinking, who of my characters would go for a new world? We'll go with this as a base to start from. Yeah, we'll go with her as a base to start from. And from there, now let's start adjusting the face a little. Yeah, sharper cheeks. Yeah. Yeah, no, that works. Oh. Skin, actually a little color palette, presets. Yeah, the pale works. Hairstyle. She's got the long... Love the... Do we have long hair but messy? That's pretty good, actually. That's not bad. No. Hey, Noctis. Um... Yeah. No, two... Yeah, no, that works. Alright. Dreads, nah, we'll keep with 9-1. Just need the color, because it is... Yeah, okay, there we go. We're getting a little better. Then we want to mess with the color palette a little more. More saturation. And brightness. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Bright red hair. The eyes. Oh, yeah. Definitely more the angrier. Oop. There it is. There it is. That's, yep. Okay. So, yeah. Definitely 13. Oh, yeah. 6. Yeah, no. That's perfect. And no. Gotta make a match. There we go. Won't bother going into the palettes, because it's harder to tell with these. Okay. Her eyes... No, she always seems to be... No, she always seems to be squinting, so yeah, that works. Yeah, that works. Oh yeah, long eyelashes. More of a deep auburn, like goldish almost. Yeah. Nah, yeah, we'll definitely go more in the yellowish. Okay. So like that. Eyes are good. Nose. Yeah, I can live with that. Nose is... Just need to make it up. Yeah. Less hawkish, more point. Yeah, that works. Okay. Mouth. They don't have one with a really good smirk, do they? No, that's a... Yeah, that's a shit-eating smirk. I can live with... Yeah, that's a shit-eating smirk I can live with. Yeah. No facial hair. Makeup. Not on the lips. On the eyes, she would have... just the faintest amount. like a dark blue. Yep. Makeup. Okay. Yeah, no makeup beyond that. Expression. Four. Actually, 4 looks about right. Yeah. Okay. Not that you'll ever really see it. Clothing. Default color. For her, probably be... Who am I kidding? Bright red. Yeah. Confirm. Confirm. Voice? Okay. Okay, that's fine. Default armor. Armor is now said default guard working for all hunters that has low parameters and skills that will let you go toe-to-toe with even toughest monsters in high and low rank. Starting edge for hunting in the new world. So yeah, no armor. So yeah, this just gives you extra bonuses, but we kind of want to get the original experience, so... Oh yeah, leather at most. Chainmail's nice, but chainmail will get you dropped on a, you fall in the water. Yeah, no armor, no. It'd be leather. Because she would need to be able to swim. Yeah, no, this works. Alright. Enter your name. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Mahale. Self-proclaimed pirate queen. And her Palico friend. He's so angry. He's adorable. Okay, I'm keeping just the default angry cat. You know what? No, because of her style, she would keep the angry-looking red cat. Yeah, we'll go with that. Default armor, yeah, leather. Palico's name. Ada? Yeah, we'll just go one Ada. Ada? Yep. And off we go, folks, to the new world. Yeah, that's Mahale. Smug look.
To the A-list and the commission. So, tell me, what's your theory? The Elder Dragons must migrate to the New World for some reason.
Look at all that food.
After running the research commission for 40-odd years, the guild's itching for an answer. They say the Fifth Fleet's got the best shot at cracking this case, and I agree.
Hey, speaking of, A-listers usually operate in teams of 2. Have you sat down with your partner yet?
Huh? What's going on?
Miss McGrath. Oh, you're up out there. The waves are picking up. It's gotta mean rainfall. You're on the A-list, right?
Yeah.
Huh. Howdy do. I'm not psychic, but I do have pretty good ears.
Good to have.
Hi there. I happen to be an A-lister myself.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Something's happening. Remember them mentioning elder dragons? Oh, okay. Oh boy. Ow. Yep. Yep. Oh. This is a fine howdy-do. Yeah. Well, legs still work. That's something. Hold click in L3 or hold R1 to dash. You can climb walls automatically, pretty much. Yeah, it's kind of just caught up there, ain't it? Alright. Right. That's not good. Well, at least the ship ain't breaking. Yeah. Oh. Yep. Oh, oh. Got it. Just, okay. Yep. Just gotta climb. Yeah. Whoop. Rock. Rocks. Made it? Okay. And we're up on our... Okay, on the ledge now. Alright, handler? Alright. Yeah, don't think we're heading up there with all those... Okay, you're going up. Well. Oh, ow. Okay. And we're up here now. Oop. Yeah. I don't think this is solid ground. Yep. Alright. Yep. Got a grappling hook on one. Got her. Probably almost dislocated a shoulder, but we got it. And yeah. Yeah, folks. We were on the back of an elder dragon. Hell of a way to arrive, huh? Game is still fucking gorgeous. Oh, it's getting tired. Oh, shit. Out that. Go. Alright. Well, we're in one piece.
Somebody must have set up this camp.
Nice. Camp.
We found this in the tent. It has a map in it. Well, part of one at least.
Alright, so this.
Right around here. The Research Commission's base of operations is here. This is where our ship was supposed to dock.
Oh, okay, so just a nice walk.
Best if we make our way to base.
Alright, so just a walk.
Find our way.
So yeah, at any point, you pop open your map, there you go. Only thing I want to do, options real quick. Audio. I think it's say things seemed a little quiet. There we go. The voice was coming. Things were coming in a little quiet for me. Maybe it weren't for you guys. Let me know if the volume's a little off. The ancient forest.
Look, the Research Commission's headquarters. Come on, let's get going.
Alright. Well,
According to the map, to get to HQ, we need to...
okay. Well, we can take a look around. There's not too much here.
These Aptonauts seem every bit as docile as the ones back home.
No surprise, I suppose. Vita lilies. Pop them, they heal you. There's a lot to learn about them.
Go around.
Yeah, looks like that's blocked off. There should be a path straight through. So, we'll have to take the way up here. Alright.
Something's up. The scout flies are gathering. I had the scout flies memorize my scent earlier. If you lose sight of me, just follow the scout flies, and they'll lead you right to me.
Yep. Alright. Yep. Don't have to do much. The hunter pretty much knows what they have to do.
Through these vines.
Yep. Alright. The hunter you're playing as is fairly competent on their own. If anything, hyper competent. Oh. That's not good. They're more aggressive. Well. And apparently they hunt in packs. Yep. Here come the rest of them.
Okay, easy there. Don't pick a fight if you don't
Yep.
have a weapon. You need
Yep.
to hide. Come on, this way. Hurry!
Yep. Alright.
Look for some brush you can hide in.
Oh,
Hurry up
nope.
and hide.
Yeah. So find brush. Duck down. And after all, the monsters are animalistic, so if they lose track of you, well,
Coast is clear.
Let's
going
go.
while we still can.
yep. That'll be a useful skill. People underestimate what hiding can do for you. Oh, she's pushing through this time. And
Nothing can stop us.
alright. Just need to climb down. Alright. And I know what you may be thinking. She says we're unarmed, but we have this dagger on us.
There's more over there. Let's check it out.
Old footprints. Left behind by something else. Oh. Uh-oh. That looks a little bigger. Oop. And aggressive. No, 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 no. Oh.
Don't mind me.
Nice.
This way. Hurry.
Okay, let's go.
Yep.
Move.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we're coming. As fast as we can.
Move. That is not good. What are you waiting for? Get over here.
Yeah. Great. And this is also another lesson in this game. Monsters are not on the same side. It is survival of the fittest.
Jump!
Up. And we're in.
Hey,
You all right?
let's go.
Okay.
Alright. And we made it. Handler braved the dense forest to come at long last to the Research Commission headquarters, Astera. Welcome to our new home, sweet home.
Wow.
Amazing, ain't it? Just look at this gate. It's like nature meant for us to build a stair right here.
Astera. I like it.
Indeed.
The rest of the Fifth are already here. You're the last to arrive.
Of course we are. We had a bit of a detour.
Okay, setting down there. Take a
You
nice
need to take off your shoulder. Hold still for a bit.
Hey, you guys made it.
You're right. You're alive.
Kinda rough, huh? When we couldn't find you two, we were starting to sweat bullets.
You scared us. We were talking about going out to look for you.
All's well that ends well.
Hey, we need a hand. Sorry.
Come on.
Catch you later.
Yeah.
This here's our trade yard. I guess the name says it all.
Look at all the people. The stuff.
Incredible, right? We've got it all here. We've got hunters to do all the exploring, scholars to do the research, technicians to keep them going. This place is the beating heart of the commission. Wait here a second. No,
All right.
I found it.
Alright.
Welcome to Astera.
Oh, I'm glad you made it. Somehow I knew you would. When you were command as long as I have, you'll start to learn who's capable and who isn't. Now, as much as I'd like to get you up to speed, I'm being pulled in about 8 directions at once. We'll cover important matters at Council, which I'll be convening once things settle down. I expect you two to be there, of
Your
course.
reputations precede you.
The guild spoke highly of you as individuals. Think what you can do as a team. And before I forget, your furry friend was looking for you. Poor thing washed up not too long ago. Go ahead and have a look around Astera. A horn will sound when it's time for council.
Off you go.
Alright.
Okay, I'll give you the grand tour. Let's start by looking for your pallet room.
Nice.
This is
Ada.
your scout pilot. They carry most of the basic necessities.
Yep,
Should drop by later to see what they have.
will do. Alright.
Next is the smithy. It's this way.
Alright.
Over here.
This is where I spend a lot of time, is the smithy. I can tell you that much. 300 hours, and I spent a good chunk of them focused on that.
You were the Commission's 5th Fleet, right? The old man in charge, my grandfather, was with the 1st. That was a long time ago. Me? I'm not with any fleet. Born and bred right here. Never even been to the old world.
Ah, so he's a native. That'll become more and more common as people continue to live here.
Here's our smithy. This is where you can craft weapons and armor. You'll be here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this place. Want to check it out? Ooh, it's toasty in here.
Alright.
Next up is the canteen. Let's check it out.
Second Fleet Master and the Tech Chief, as well as Armory. Okay.
Going?
The Canteen.
Canteen? I'm so there.
Yep.
Over here.
Alright. And this time,
This here's our canteen.
Hey, over there.
Ada! 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 Aww. So happy.
I knew you'd pull through.
Oh, there's the horn.
Right. We're calling for a council. Come on.
Yeah.
Alright.
Now that you are all here, let us begin council. After tracking a migrating Elder Dragon across the sea, the 5th Fleet have finally arrived in Astera. Give them a warm welcome. They're a fine group. Worthy comrades who will help see the Research Commission's long efforts finally rewarded. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, sir. We're ready to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty.
This here is the Commission's core team. You should all get to know each other.
Looking forward to it.
Provisions Manager, okay.
Down to business. The latest monster to make the Elder Crossing is known as Zora Magdaros. Huge monster with a mountain of fire upon its back.
Big bastard he is, indeed. Zora
The
Magdaros.
Research Commission's job is to discover exactly why the Elder Dragons are migrating to the New World.
Elder dragons have been with us since the dawn of time, altering the ecosystem, reshaping the land, leaving disaster in their wake. Once every decade or so, they flock to this continent. But for what reason?
With the Fifth's help, we will find the missing link.
Here, here.
Now we're talking!
Hunters, for the time being, I need you to focus on investigating our Jagras problem and securing Astera. Start by investigating the Jagras' habitat. Find out what makes them tick, and we'll go from there.
Right. We're on it, sir.
Everyone else, you know the drill. Make sure these hunters have everything they need.
Now we're talking!
You two, make it a priority to learn how we do things around here. You'll find good teachers, so don't be afraid to ask.
You heard him. Stick with me and you'll have no problems.
The Fifth Banner promises a change in the wind. It's your job to fulfill that promise. All right, dismissed.
Alright. And I believe they give us a little chant. Now that you've been here a whole day and you already got your first mission, you really are ready to get your hands dirty. Well, let's go look into the Jagras problem, but you'll need a weapon first. There's a box full of equipment you can use in your quarters. Come on, I'll show you the way. By the way, our handler, another research hunter.
Head inside your room so you can grab yourself a weapon.
Yep, that's over here. You'll get to know people as you go. In your room. Yep. Note that this is more communal and... Yep.
We've placed some basic gear for you in that equipment box. Make sure to choose a weapon that suits you.
Alright. So, changing equipment. Different weapons offer different combat experiences. Great swords hit with devastating force, while sword and shield allow for quick mobile flurries. The heavy bowgun, while unwieldy, fires powerful blasts and so on. Choose any one weapon to take to the field. You can visit the training area after equipping a weapon by speaking to the housekeeper in your room. There you can practice with your chosen weapon as much as you like. Armor sets are comprised of 5 pieces. Each piece offers some amount of defense plus equipment skills to aid in your hunts. You can mix and match pieces however you like to suit your playstyle. Use L2 and R2 to view your gear stats and skills. You can save equipment loadouts to quickly switch to your favorite combinations. Yep. So, they start us off with the sword and shield, the hunter's knife. There's also the buster sword, the iron katana, the matched slicers, the iron hammer, the proto-commission axe, the proto-iron axe, the gun lance. I'll be honest, the gun lances are my favorite, but that's my preference. I tend to prefer spears, and gun lance offers a few extra bonuses I like. The metal bagpipes, the iron blade, the chain blitz, the iron assault, or the iron bow. I'm kind of tempted to go Proto-Axe this particular run-through. I mean, Buster Sword is about as basic as you get it gameplay experience-wise. It is, you hit things real hard. That's what you do. Iron Longsword, similar thing. Hunter's Knife, you take longer to kill things individually, but you do have defensive options and a few other abilities that make up for it. Dual Blades, Iron Hammer, you can imagine. You're actually far more mobile than you expect with the Iron Hammer, with hammers, and, well, we'll get to it when we pick one. I'm kind of tempted to go heavy. Yeah, and they give you the free equipment just to get you going faster. But we're fine. Yeah, we'll go with the heavy bowgun. Alright.
Once you're ready, head to the canteen. I'll be there waiting with a quest.
You can get more familiar with your weapons at the training area. Just talk to the housekeeper to get started.
Yeah, so this is actually a communal room they've turned into. Yep, but we want to go to the training area. Because, as the title of this episode is, let's spend some time going over. Yep, get a feel for your weapon's movesets. Yep. Yep. Okay, this combo, yeah.
Okay, let's run through the hunting basics. First, ready your weapon.
Yep.
The heavy bowgun is a high-powered ranged weapon. It does a lot of damage and lets you use more powerful ammo. You can switch to your slinger while aiming your weapon.
Yep. So one of the big features is being able to use your slingshot. So
You need to load the slinger with some ammo. See anything useful lying around?
yeah. So basically, if you pick up, for example, some rocks here, slinger bombs.
You can use that as slinger ammo. Great for getting a monster's attention or creating a distraction.
Yep.
That's a bomb pop. A powerful type of slinger ammo that can do some serious damage.
So you ready your gun. Then you can throw your slinger, for example.
If you're clever, you can use the slinger to distract monsters.
Yep. So like it distracts them, and then yep. So normal ammo. Reload. And if you need to reload early. Yep. Alright. So, you can evade using the X button. It'll allow you to get out of the way of attacks and then continuing to shoot. Note that each individual shot does not take any of your stamina. So, that can leave you with good stamina too. Yep. And here we can lock on. Then, let's see. From there, then, you can also choose various types of other ammunition. Normal ammo is your basic garden variety. You'll always do that much damage and go from there. Normal ammo 2. Alright, so circle to load the special ammo. Then, this is the heavy bowgun specialty. Locking down and getting basically a machine gun barrage. Again, compare that 679 to the individual slow 8 damage you can do. Note though, once you've used it, look to the gauge to the right. It's going to take a while before we can use it again to that degree. Now, you can switch ammo. Alright. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Get it back out. So you reload. You switch to what ammo you're wanting to use. Note that normal ammo 2 does double damage. Then there's pierce ammo. Note that it's going through the target, hitting it twice. It's still doing 8 damage, but it's good for hitting multiple targets through. And again, number 2. Remember, you have to load it. Yeah. And again, it can hit more times through. Spread ammo. Hits hits for more. And hits wider area. Then there's also sticky ammo. Sticks to an enemy. And eventually explodes on its own. Or, so very good if you're looking to target or break a particular part of a monster's anatomy. There are various horns, claws, heads. If you're looking for a particular piece, using the heavy bowgun to target a particular section can definitely be worthwhile. Cluster bombs. These are not... yeah. These are very different. It's an area mortar effect. Note that you are, in fact, immobile while firing this. But it does hit an area. So, just to be worth. Then finally, Poison Shot. Builds up, doesn't do much direct damage, but builds up the poison status effect. Good for weakening a target and leaving them poisoned if they're vulnerable to it. There's also Slicing Ammo, which is again fantastic for breaking off pieces. Yeah. But that's also why you get such a limited stock of it. And Wyvern Ammo. Yep. It is a short burst shot. This is pretty nasty. You gotta be up close for it, but it hits the hardest out of any particular ammo. And you may be asking, well then what if I... No matter what ammo you have loaded, once you go to the special, your machine gun, you just go to the machine gun shot. In addition, they do mention that you do have a melee attack. It hits decently hard, but it's a one hit, and it's more so meant to knock things back. So, absolutely one of those options. And then we're up to normal ammo 3. Does not quite double, it doesn't do double the, it's more like 1.5 times stronger than the 2. And then Pierce Ammo 3 again. And yeah, you get the idea from that point. The only other ones to know about, Recover Ammo, where you want to hit your allies to heal them. Armor Ammo, again, buffing. Trank Ammo. So, to KO... So if a monster's caught in a trap and they have low HP, this can be used to knock them out and help capture them, which can be conditions for certain missions. Alright, so we've gone through everything with the major focus on the heavy bowgun. So now let's take a look at...
Use the item box to manage your inventory.
So that was the heavy bowgun. How about the regular bow then? Well...
The bow is a ranged weapon you can charge.
Yep.
Focus on your distance while loosing arrows.
Yep. Very fast. Yep. Time your shots and you get some real potential damage. Now, unlike the bowgun's individual bullets, you do... Only thing you really get are coatings, which can inflict various status effects. And here you can see power coating become... basically add additional damage. Again, yep. And then you do have your big hit, the Dragon Piercer. Most powerful shot you got. But, bear in mind, like you see, you can get locked down when you fire it. And you have to be very aware of where you're aiming. In addition, let's see, Special Shot, which is like a 3, but there are a couple different variations. The third one, delivering a shower of rocks onto a target for your special shards. So, there you can do the arc shot directly after a regular. Yep. Power shot. So it's R2 into X into... Oh yeah. Combo shot from into 1,000 Dragons, yeah. I'm not even gonna bother trying to. That's not... It's an annoying combo that is really potentially powerful, but oi. Alright. So the bow is a good medium range option for being evasive. And as is, of course, the light bow gun. Now the light bow gun tends to be faster.
The light bow gun is a lightweight ranged weapon that's great for quick attacks and maneuverability.
Yep. As you can see, can hit pretty fast. The other thing to note is it tends to have more focus on status effects shots than Nort. In addition, its circle are these stakes that you can push in the ground to draw monsters in, or basically allowing them to, basically they walk in and eventually it blows up on them. Trank ammo, poison, again, all status effect focuses. Yep. So yeah, the light bow gun is exactly what you expect, a lighter version of the bow gun. Now we get into some of the melee. Like I said, my preferred weapon is this. The gun lance.
The gun lance is a close-range weapon that also fires shells. Find an opening and down your prey with Wyvern's fire. You can use the slinger with your weapon drawn. Look
Yep.
for the perfect moment, then fire.
Yep. Yeah. I've downed just about everything with this baby by my side. Yep. Those shots, the quick reloads, and of course, one of the biggest notes is the gun lance because, as you might expect, yep, has a varied attacking options, but you are, beyond all else, slow, and as you know, this takes a while to put the weapon away and draw it back out again. So, it's one of those, you go through durability, there are weaknesses to it, but those weaknesses are fine to me. But like I said, I've already done that, so let's try something different. And not different in, I'll just do the Iron Lance versus the Gun Lance. No, that's boring. The Metal Bagpipe is actually a variation on the Hammer. Alright, the Hammer. Let's talk about that.
The hammer is a mighty close-range weapon that can stun monsters with blows to the head.
Yep. Just about every attack in Hammer can be charged. Yep. And charging to different degrees causes different effects. Their standard combo. Alright. So. And you do get different effects attacking from different tiers of charge. So if like you do charge to tier, to that uppercut. Yep. Or if you charge the whole way up. No, you can evade while while even charging. Nice. Charge Big Bang. And you can even... Yep. You can fire slinger shots while you're charging. You have far more viability than you may think you do. So, it's easy to get focused on just hitting as hard as you can. But there is actually quite a bit of finesse with every weapon. Alright. And like I said, the bagpipe is actually the weapon, the instrument's weapon, is kind of interesting. Because it works basically like the hammer, with a different gimmick, is that you can play notes.
The hunting horn is a close-range support weapon that plays
Indeed.
melodies. Buff yourself and the team to gain the upper hand.
So, if you do 2, self-improvement, then you hit R2, and you can play a different song. And that'll get you some different weapons and abilities. Yep. Then when you play the right combo. Yep. Yep. Yeah. So your 3 basic notes, the white means you can use pretty much anything. And then you hit R2 to confirm which song you want, and you get a temporary buff. Hunting horns are loved by fellow hunters, because you can get truly, truly amazing songs, buffs out of it. And especially if a hunting horn player knows what buffs to do, you can basically bully a boss down. So, you can take some reading up on what to do, but because stuff like wind pressure negated at the right time, oh, it is a glorious thing to watch. But that is another option. Let's see. Okay, we'll go with the match slicers. The anime as they go. 2 swords, 2 hands and the swords.
The dual blades are close-range weapons made for hitting prey with a flurry of attacks. Demon Mode is super strong, but it needs some stamina.
Yep. So your basic combo just slices things up and leads you forward. You do have a lunging strike to getting close. And then you have Demon Mode, which is R2 after your bar is built up. Yep. Nope. It builds up. Yep. And then you get different access to different attacks while in Demon Mode. Yep. Pretty basic. You're just attacking all the time. That is all you're really doing. It's alright, but it's kind of monotonous. Not one of my preferred play styles. Joe Cat's favorite weapon, the sword and shield. About as basic as it gets.
Close-range weapon set that focuses on agility and dodging. It's great for beginners.
Yep. But there's a lot of potential elegance to it. Like you see, you can keep circling and... Yep. Plenty of ways to use both and get in and out pretty quick. In addition, you can also still use your... Even while in melee, you can use your slinger, which can allow you to just give you a lot of options. Yep. Back step. Don't worry about like memorizing combos. It'll be... You won't really need to. And let's see. The Iron Katana. This one, well, I'll let him explain it.
The long sword is a close-range weapon designed for cutting attacks. Gather your spirit to increase its power.
Basically, it's a katana. It's the super katana. Basic attacks. You have your thrust to poke. And, you know, throw enemies off. Alright, when you hold R2 for Spirit Blade, you get a little stronger. Yep. As you can see, you get a lot of basic attacks. And then you have a combo with Special Sheath. Charge up. And follow up. Note that you can be quite late on the inputs with the combos. Yep. And then you have Spirit Blade attacks, which use that red bar. Yep. To charge up. Yeah. So, and yes, it's an impossible position to sheath from, but like, you shouldn't be able to sheath that again. The Buster Sword, like I said, about as basic as they come. It's more basic, it's more combo focused than the hammer, but still. Now let's get into the Protos. These two are kind of interesting.
The Switch Axe has two forms, Axe and Sword. You can power up the sword attacks by injecting them with file energy.
So, in Axe mode, you work pretty much like, kind of like a lighter version of the hammer. And you have some pretty basic attacks, nothing too much. But you'll note that the Axe mode is mostly there to build up what they call file energy. So that when you switch to the sword, yep, it gets stronger. And then combo into sword mode. And you can switch back to the axe without losing any time to let the file energy build back up. And just the same. Yep. Note that sharpness is now nice. Yeah.
The weapon is losing its sharpness.
This.
Break some distance and use a whetstone.
Yep. At which point, you gotta get out of the fight, get away, and restore some sharpness. And then you get back into it. Yep. Sword form. Yep. And once file energy is out, you go back to the axe to build it back up. Yep. Again, sharpness and stamina are your major limiting factors. Bear in mind, most monsters won't let you just sit there and swing at them. So you want to save that circle attack for when they're stunned. Especially if you've got extra file energy, that's when you really just want to go nuts. Yep. And when it's powered up like this, Element Discharge. Which is exactly what it sounds like. It's basically a big attack for that element. And that's the Switch Axe, which is fairly offensive-minded, but there's also the switch. We'll let him explain.
The charge blade has two forms, sword and axe. Store up energy in a file, then release it through the axe.
Yep. So. Alright. Alright. So you switch to the sword for more agile attacks. And you can go into sharpen it up. Alright. Yeah. Basic sword stroke is very like a heavier version of the sword and shield. But then you can charge. Yep. Yep. Yeah, so then you switch to the axe. Then once you have the axe out, yep, you can get some, yeah, you charge files on the sword. Nice. I think between the two, I think this time we'll be focusing on yeah, I think we'll be going for the switch axe this time round. I think that'll be it. Yeah, I think that'll be it for this time. Alright. Nice. Yep. Nice. Yep. Love it. Alright. Okay. Just looking. Alright. Yep, I'd say we got this. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the switch axe. Okay. So now that we've done and gone over that, we can get out of here. Back to our room. So folks, we've chosen our weapon. The Proto-Iron Axe. Other equipment, your headgear. I'll get into how these skills work, but no, we'll stick with the leather. Hunger resistance. Yeah, we'll be alright. Okay. And you can, of course, come and manage your Palico settings. So yeah, they'll get various bonuses. Yep. Alright. And from there, we head out to Asteria. And our first job. Now you have access to the armory and provision stockpile. Grab what you need. Gotcha.
Handlers sort through the Research Commission's leads. And the ones they deem worth our attention become quests.
Alright.
Over here.
So, the provision stockpile. Guess it means it's time to get hooked up with some supplies. Pretty much everything you need. If for sure anything, I'm your guy. Which I'd love to take all your Zenium. Still a good idea to gather as much as you can while out in the field. Learning to scavenge is going to be a key skill in this. So, we have 6 potions. We're not going to be relying on ammo. So, yeah. So the big things you need... Let's see, we have 6 out of the 10 potential potions. You go through them a lot, but you can also find plenty of them, so that's usually not bad. Antidotes in case you get poisoned. Jerky, natural healing and cures bleeding. Empty barrel, combinable barrel bombs, trap tools. You'll need things at various times, but honestly, the only thing I can suggest is the binoculars, because they do come in handy. Alright. And you'll get yelled at by your handler. And if you want to get a quick way up to the canteen, ride the lift. Yep, there she is. But you can also ride it over here to the... And let's see about the armory. Alright. So, yep. So for us, like if we want to buy a switch axe, the one we have currently equipped, but there's also the bone variant. Has more raw attack power, but you'll notice that difference in the sharpness. Basically, yes. What you need to know is that the sharpness is basically your weapon does degrading amounts of damage based on how dull it is. The green area means it does the maximum amount of damage it can do, whereas the yellow is a little degraded, orange does even less, and red does obviously the minimum, and it's basically blunt. In addition to that, to the reduction in damage, there's also a greater chance that an animal's scales and fur will be so hard you can't even hit them, and so every swing will just bounce off them. So in some cases, your sharpness may be so that you can only hit them with the green part of your bar, and every other blow is just going to bounce off. That point, you just have to get away and sharpen your weapon. But basically the biggest difference is that the bone axe here has almost none of its green section by comparison to the yellow. The green section is actually larger on the iron one. Iron retains its sharpness but more than bone, go figure. But the bone axe is sharper, can be made sharper, and has higher overall damage. It's up to your preference. I'm going to stick with the proto axe just because it's fine. We can purchase armor sets. So we already have the chainmail and the Defender Alpha. Yeah, they give it to us. But this is mostly just to give you an idea of what the armory does, which gets you some pre-made, easy access stuff in case you're just kind of want to go and don't want to spend the time and grind. As you might imagine from my 300-hour file, I grinded a lot. And the canteen with the Meowscular Chef. Eating meals can boost stats such as health and stamina and grant special food skills. Select the meal you wish to eat from the menu. The meal effects shown are shown in the center of the screen. Food skills have a probability of being activated. It's not always a guarantee. And use fresh ingredients to raise their probability. Note that meal effects are not saved. Meal effects end when the following happens. You either complete the quest, you faint, you return from a quest, or you faint. You can eat again at camp after a short time after eating a meal, about 10 minutes. Don't forget to eat again after fainting. Meal effects will carry over when starting a quest during an expedition or when switching from an expedition in one locale to another. So, you can pay money. Meat platter would get us more stamina. The fish platter gets us some health and stamina. When you see that green sparkle, that means that the food is especially fresh. So, or you can choose for yourself and just look to see what is currently really fresh and what effects you may want. Just note, it's an option. Note that there is also the oven roast option. That'll be for later.
Right on time.
Alright. Well, I'm my hunter, I'm your handler.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What are we waiting for? The new world awaits.
Indeed. Quests, yep. So, you have your assigned, optional, investigation, events, and special assignments. In this case, we're just after some Jagras of the ancient forest. So, yep, so we just have to hunt some Jagras, 7 of them. Alright, before we head out, I'm just gotta use the bathroom, so we'll be right back. Give me one moment, folks. I'm also gonna grab a drink, because it's starting to get warm. Ugh. Okay, much better. Okay, let's go. You're free to explore until preparations for the quest are complete. Grab a meal, shore up your supplies. Yeah, do what you gotta do. And they'll let you know. Basically, this is the format so that if you want to get something done and everyone else needs to get something done, yep. So, and we'll pick up the extra. And we get to see this amazing animation. Not bad. That's a full meal. Looks good. Alright, Feline Dung Master. And we're ready to depart. Let's go. Alright. So, hello.
Alright, this is our first job. Let's do a quick review of quest rules. Rule number 1. Complete the objective to complete the quest. Easy, right? Each
Yep.
quest has an objective. You can't consider the quest done until you complete that objective. Our current objective is to eliminate a specified number of Jagras. Let's check the map.
Yep.
We
So,
ran into some Jagras on the way to base. The small monsters, remember?
yep,
I think we saw them somewhere around here. Want to check it out?
will do.
Rule number 2. Use the supply box. The commission supplies us with a loadout of certain items for each quest. They're in the supply box over there. Have a look and decide what you should take along. Ready to go.
Alright. So,
Oh yeah,
So they gave us some free first aid medicine and some easy rations. Basically exactly what they sounded like.
Are we going?
Alright,
Going?
so we'll start with the first aid med. In addition, you can pick up herbs, which are converted to potions. Yep. Alright. And from there,
Ready your
what?
weapon before attacking. Keep in mind that what you're able to do depends on whether or not your weapon is drawn.
Yep.
When you're investigating or gathering items, you generally want to keep your weapon sheathed.
Naturally. Having your weapon out also slows you down.
Some monster positions on the wildlife map for you.
Thank you.
You can gather honey and mix it with a potion to make mega potions.
Which is just an early tip for some really good healing.
Over here!
Alright. Needleberries. Which will be useful for making various ammunition. Yep, used to make spread out.
Those are the monsters we're after.
Let's see how you hold up
All
when
right.
you're on your own.
Alright. Yep. Nice. As you might imagine, with them being some of the first enemies you come across. Yep. Jagras are not very cumbersome or difficult. Yep.
You're on the run. Don't let
All
them
right.
get away.
Alright.
Monster materials you can. You can use them at the smithy.
Yep. So start gather what you can. What exactly you get from a particular corpse is going to be random. Generally. There are times and conditions where breaking a certain enemy's parts is going to result in getting something. In addition, there's also mining out crops, where you can get various ores. Alright. Alright.
Oops.
Nice. And these little light guys. Yep.
Use whatever you can.
Nice. Yep. Yep. And then this tight, as I say, in these tight corridors, the switch axe is actually friggin' amazing.
Head home and report back to you.
Yep. Yep. Alright. And note that you can only harvest while your weapon's put away. Alright. You have another minute, so... that minute goes pretty fast, though. Yeah. Let's try and get some more Jagras parts. Yep, might as well get them because we did slay them. Note that Jagras are not very aggressive. Also note that the timer goes down faster after you've gathered parts. There we go. And these are all the parts you got. You can sell all of them for extra money if you feel you need, but as we're just starting, we'll just take it all. And we get a bit of money. Our Palico levels up. No faints. Yeah. And now that... And basically, fainting and the size of your party reduces how much potential money you get personally, but of course, that can also make the missions that much easier. Everyone's in their habitat, but their numbers are increasing, I see. But the Jagras aren't the only danger lurking around these parts. We'll also receive reports of a Kestodon herd trying to get out of hand. Magdaros made landfall, it's got everything all riled up. Okay. Nah, we're not turning on voice set.
All right. Now that you've got some materials, why don't we head over to the smithy to see what you can do with them?
Alright. Yeah. Okay. That's all DLC stuff for later. Alright. So, like she said, we now have parts, so we can head to the smithy. Now, the smithy is where you're going to spend a lot of time, because there is a lot of good stuff here. Alright. The Second Fleet Master. Alright. Field, get materials, turn those materials into weapons and armor. Yep. So, he wants us to upgrade our weapon. So the Proto-Axe. In this particular case, we can turn it into the Proto-Axe 2. So it just gets a little more attack power. Nice. Now, from the Proto, you can always downgrade, but more importantly, here in the tree, you can start to see that there are various branches of weapons. This is where the game truly gets fun, is different weapons can result in different potential growths. So for like example, just using more materials, we know malachite and iron ore, but one other type of ore will actually increase this even further. Even further beyond, we'll need some kind of animal part. Now what gets tricky with this game is when you look down here and notice there's a symbol underneath the weapon. That means, that tells you what element or status effect that weapon uses. So, for example, we have one that gives it fire damage, or water damage, or lightning damage, or explosion, which is actually different. The Defender tree. So yeah, blast. Alright. You can now forge the Defender line of weapons. These weapons are geared towards the Commission's Defense Corps. These weapons feature high proficiency and are fantastic starter weapons for weapons who have just basically, these are your fast track for the New World. For people who just want to blow through the early game and get to the latter half. Again. Yep. Alright. So, forge weapons, switch axes. So we could, with one of the iron ore, make the Defender. Again, this is... I mean, it should be it's self-explanatory about the nature of this being that much different. Like, look how thick the green section is. This is just to get people through to the latter half of the game. So, use it if you want. I mean, you want to speed run the game or you want to hurry through. That's perfectly fine. I'll be sticking to the main stuff, though, because that's more interesting. It's more interesting if you have to work for it. What we can do, though, is build up a Bone Axe 1, since we have some monster bones. Nope, we don't want to equip it, though, but what we would like to do is upgrade the equipment. Yeah, so... yeah, so we do have one. And then we do have enough bones to be able to get that. And we would want to just to... yeah, we'll upgrade it just so it'll be ready to... Alright. Alright. So you'll note its green area gets a little nicer, but it still goes pretty quick. But it also does have, what? Its attack jumps up to 350 versus the 315, so it's still more powerful, but yeah. And as you can see, there's still some more ways to go. We don't know the parts and we don't know enough, but eventually you will get it. So, for now, that's still good. You can also make Palico equipment. Make a, yeah, the Aloha set. Malachite. Make him look like a certified feline iron sword, so the metal, bone, or the basic leather. In addition, forge equipment, there is also armor. Again, the hunter set that we can get from the Jagras. Now, the biggest thing about this, the different armor sets in the game, isn't just the defenses, which will become relevant later on, more so later on than now. These abilities. Scoutfly range up increases the Scoutfly detection range, so allows you to find things further around you. Slinger capacity. Note that it has multiple levels. You require different armor pieces to get those, but they increase the loading capacity for slinger ammo collected from the ground or plants. There's also stealth, which allows you to makes it easier for enemies to lose track of you. Scenthound increases scout flight gauge fill rate when you track other monsters. And BBQ Master improves your skill at cooking meat. So, doesn't do anything specific, but it does offer some additional help. The bone set, which is one that a lot of people favor early on. It is health boost, because that can always come in handy. That's always useful. Attack boost. Pretty rare, but increasing your attack can definitely help. Slugger. This is one people love. Increases the stun power, so the chances of you just knocking a monster on its ass. Horn Maestro. Nah. Extends the melody effect duration and increases health recovery. And increases the effect of the duration from hunting melodies. And of course, Entomologist. Increases the chance of a corpse being left behind for small insects. This can really come in handy for specific things, but that's usually for much later. In addition, there's also that's just pendants, which are like which are buffers. You'll see them eventually. In addition, you can customize your bowgun by adding various mods. It's to help level out the fact that bowguns are kinda weak by comparison. So like mods, recoil suppressors, so less recoil. Reload makes it faster, which is because some things have some very high reloads. Deviation, so it helps reduce how much it shakes. Close range gives you an attack bonus how close you are. Attack range up. Add a shield so you can defend yourself. You could add a special scope. Reload ammo while performing an evasive slide. Equipping 2 or more increases the amount reloaded, so it allows you to dodge and reload at the same time. Wyvern Heart. Power as successive rounds hit a monster. Yep, Wyvern Snipe. Rounds no longer penetrate, but become extremely effective against weak points. So if you want to break a particular part, that is an awesome idea. Wyvern Blast. Firing Mine that detonates on that detonates immediately or on impact. You can add a Power Barrel to just add damage, basically. Add piercing damage and boost stun and exhaust effects. Or a Long Barrel that enhances ammo speed, extending both maximum and critical range. So, yeah, there are all sorts of things. And there are all sorts of tricks to it. Alright. So for now, though, as we can walk around, airship engineer with the Second Fleet. Okay. Okay. So we're not going to see any of the third guys, the third commission, because they basically all flew off somewhere and didn't, well, things didn't work out too well for him. And the Meoscular Chef. Gains. He's all about them gains. Health, stamina, whatever, max gains. Yep, so he's pretty happy with that. Alright, there we go. So you talk with everyone so that you can get various side quests that will add on. Because trust me, folks, there's, as much as the main quest helps, it's the side quests that are really going to push this place and make it worthwhile. Layered armor. Alright. So he's good there. Basically, layer does the cosmetic effect. You're allowed to make your armor look like whatever. It's a nice effect. Vet manager. Okay, that's for... And what she's talking about is mostly for online play, which I don't really think we'll do with this. I'm just mostly... I may... If somebody gets really into it, I may. Special, different password. Elder dragons are nature. It's now something we can do.
What this world needs is harmony.
Yeah. So he's not trying... We're not trying to punish or beat up the dragons. We're trying to understand what the fuck is going on. And why they're coming here. In addition, something else here is the scholars. Alright. So, gathering tracks and like will collect enough research and your research level will go up. You can also call it... Yep. So, learning about, like, regular Jagras, the Zora Magdaros itself, and Anjanath. So, we've come across the Jagras, the Great Jagras. Yep. And learn about the monsters as we go. So, you'll see more and more things will unlock as time goes on. So, it'll be up to us to fulfill the jobs and finish things out. But some quests will be hunts, some will just be... Yeah. By the way, Fiverr Bro. Alright.
Hey there, partner.
Alright.
Pick up quests from the quest board, too.
Indeed. So, the boards will let you do it faster.
So don't worry about having to check two places.
Alright.
We're on the hunt.
Alright, so we can go straight to the Kestodons, or we could do the optional one. We've got Flexing in the Ancient Forest and a Thicket of Thugs. We've already completed that one, so let's go get some fungi. Supplements at my canteen? We're all organic, baby. If you need vitamin D, get some gourmet shroom camps. Okay. When lucky vouchers are used when posting a quest, you'll receive bonus rewards upon completing the quest. Yep. So if you want to use a lucky voucher for something good, but this one's pretty basic, so we'll just head on in. So, I don't even think we'll need any food for this. This is just, it's literally just collected, so. And off we go. And shot will deal additional body part damage. Anybody is wounded. Yep. 50 minutes to find some fungal mushrooms. Yep. Once gathered, these items are delivered automatically and do not get added to your item pouch. As a result, there is no need to worry about running out of space and no need to manually deliver them. Alright.
Your goal on this quest is to obtain and deliver some materials. Step 1, go find some.
Well, let's do just that. So, we're looking for mushrooms. Needleberries. Yeah, and we haven't been back this way. So, part of this game is just learning the areas and exploring. Scout flies found us some flame nuts, some herbs. Ah, mushroom. There we go. Unique mushroom colony.
Perfect. You've got the materials you need.
Yep.
I'll mark where you found these on the wildlife map.
Yep. Nice. And keep an eye out for more and just keep exploring. It's pretty simple, but you'd be amazed how varied and how wonderful it can be. Herbs, okay. Oh, right, because we're already maxed out on potions. Alright. Hey, a bone pile. Alright, so nothing but some S-monster bones. Hey, and if you're ever in the mood, feel free to just take a minute and do some fishing. Just relax and watch the bobber. Oh, got it. Reel it in, and it is a pink Paroxys. Nice. Yeah. And yeah, you're free to do. Remember, we have 50 minutes to find all these mushrooms. So don't hesitate to take some time and take some time out. You don't have to be aggressively doing something all the time. After all, it's not as if the world's gonna end. Learning to live in harmony with nature. And, alright, looks like we're not getting anything. Looks like those big fish. Or try there. Looks like the two big fish there have eaten up everything. So, let's go punish them for that. Nice. Nice.
You can carve materials off of monsters.
Yep.
These materials are vital for producing new equipment
Yep.
and upgrading what you have.
Yep. Alright. The Gazelle. Note that your Palico gets this cute little boat whenever you're in the water. Yep. The Gazelle whisker and their skin. Oh yeah. Okay. Note, Spark Paratoads. A surprisingly useful little guy. Doesn't do much. But if you kick them, they release this paralytic gas. Fantastic for trying to... Yeah. Fantastic for trying to paralyze bigger monsters. So, be on the lookout. Anyway. We'll be on our way. Let's see if there's any more mushroom colonies around here. No, nothing there. Oh, an Apatonoth. It's been eaten. Carcass. Footprints, too. Alright. Yeah. Something big left some smarts here. Oh. Alright, Jagras want... I was gonna say, thing to note about Jagras, they're scavengers at best. Yeah. Once you kill, like, one of them... Yeah. Once you kill, like, one or two of them, they'll typically run away. So... Jagras are not in it for the long haul or the big fight. But... I'm pretty sure they're too small and not have been the ones who took out that Apatonoth. Bone piles. Alright. Red pit, by the way. Slinger ammunition that can be hit far away, plant life, and bombs. Yep. Ah, mushroom. Yep. Nice. Suppose we should keep going. Ah, one of my favorites. Honey! Converts regular potions to mega potions. Not automatically. I specifically have a setting set up to do that, so... You can set that up so the game automatically just, if you come across certain materials, they just convert it to what's more useful. And mega potions are always useful, so... Anyway. Yep. And for now, we're just... Yep, exploring. That's the name of the game, folks. Learn, explore, experience. By the way, these fruits up here can be shot down to attract attention and distract monsters. Heard something. Oh, flower bed. Shine bloom. And they're just worth some extra points. And same with these sun blooms. By the way, that you could swing on. Let's see. More herbs. To replace the potions I turned into mega potions. And here we find... Huh. Nice quiet little pocket of the ancient forest.
I bet it would make the perfect camp.
Indeed. Nice little pocket. We'll have to do something about that later. For now... What about this place? By the way, your stamina does... Holding R1 to make you climb does make you go faster, but does reduce your stamina. Needleberries. Blue mushrooms. Well, at least the title's right. Yep. And this mission is a good time to help you learn and explore. Wiggly Lickety. Gives you basically a buff, stamina buff for a bit. And there's some Jagras around here. More flame nuts. But yeah. Keep exploring, folks. That's what this is all about. Because anyone can just kill things. It's learning about it and growing. And understanding. Oh. Alright. But yeah. Climbing the whole way up. Ooh, old gashes. For something else. Well, keep looking around. Yeah. Down here. And yeah. Basically, this is a good mission to get yourself acquainted. Ooh, ivy. Actually, that's actually really useful. Yep, used to make pitfall traps. Because sometimes you'll actually need to capture things. Needleberries. Yep. See how that can distract monsters? And if I was hiding, I could have gotten the jump on it. Alright. Yep. Love it. Oh.
Dodge their attacks. You don't want to take hits like that head on.
Nope. As you can see, remember that you are mortal. You are human. You are very much easy to injure. Remember, and I mentioned specifically this because you can end up feeling like you're a god. You are not. Monsters will always, always have the advantage on you. Just bear that in mind. Alright. And just gather what materials you can, though. Climbable tendril. and another way up. So, just always remember that, because, yeah. Yep. You can get, it's amazing what you can endure, but just be aware. You're never going to be tanky enough to survive what you could in like a Dark Souls game. It just isn't. In terms of power and defensive capability, you will never be as strong as that. But your agility and your capabilities will surprise you even at times. Ah, more honey. Perfect. Alright. So, alright, we're starting to eat into time a little more than I would like. So, don't worry about what these points are. Just know that you have a use for them at this time. Nullberry. Mysterious plant that negates blights. Yeah, those are... Oi. Yeah, blights are rough. And, again, more points, more research. Yeah.
Keep in mind that transporting an egg will attract different types of threats.
Yep.
Either from hungry monsters or the egg's mother.
Yep. So, just bear that in mind.
You're less likely to lose sight of a monster if you use the focus camera.
Let's hide. Yeah, we're not here. We're not here. That is a Ragnaros, one of the trademark monsters of Monster Hunter. We are not in a position to engage it. However, even if you're not in a position to, there are ways around it. Also, learning to understand your... Note that it's not aggressively attacking me. Yep, I was going to say. It wasn't attacking me yet because it was giving you a chance to run away. It's now pissed off. I said before. We aren't equipped to handle that at this point. I just had to show that off because it's one of those cases of, yeah, you are not equipped this early on to be able to handle something like the Ragnaros. No matter how much you may want to think you can. Alright. And again, remember, our only current quest is actually just to... Yeah. Skid marks. Yeah,
You
our...
can find a target destination for your scout flies on the map.
Yep. If we wanted to look for something particular, like for example the great Jagras that's there with its bloated belly. Yeah. But we don't really have any need to hunt it, nor do we want to deal with it. It's already got a full stomach, so it shouldn't bother us too much. Yeah. The Apatos are obviously, because it's probably eaten one of its own, eaten one of them, are edgy and nervous around it. Alright. So, but yeah, that's one of two major monsters here. The Ragnaros and the Great Jagras, and we've located both of them. So with any luck, we shouldn't have to deal with them. If you keep your eye out, we should be alright. But yeah. Yep, berries to make ammo. Oh, and that's the sign of a third potential monster. Stones, herb, toxic. Uh-oh. What could... Toxic mucus. That's not good. Alright. Well, at the very least we now know fire herbs to make fire ammo. Alright. Old skid marks from the Jagras. Note that these guys are only angry because we're in their domain. But if we leave, they'll forget about us. Oh! That is a Puke. That's what left the toxic marks. And he doesn't notice us yet, so we'll just sneak away. Once again, our only real objective here is just to gather the mushrooms, so... Nice as it is to see all these monsters and get an experience with them, they're not our... We'll hunt them eventually, but they're not our focus right now. It's just worth noting that that's what a Puke looks like. Oh. Blue mushroom. Yep. And we can get data and research. Oh, unique mushroom colony. Right there. Alright. Alright. And we have 5 of the 20 we needed. So we really got to pick up the pace, though. Yeah. Alright. And again, remember their... Ah, unique mushroom colony. Perfect. Alright. Now remember, hold X to go stealth. To go as stealthily as possible past these. I can see another mushroom over there. Yeah, there's a couple here. Yep. Does it? Nope, it sees us. Or at least it sensed us. But we're not worth its time. Alright. Gourmet shroom caps.
Cap is dropped. Eat some well-done steak to restore it to max.
Yeah. That is an option. Well, we might as well. And we have some rations, too. There we go. Antidote herbs. More flowers. Alright. Let's see, Paratoad, which would be useful. There's a stun for the Puke. Like, if you want to fight here, there are all sorts of benefits. In addition, if you you can tag various monsters and get help from them. Water moss. herbs. Ah, another mushroom colony. Yeah. They're plentiful. It's just a matter of finding them all. And if I'm not mistaken, up here, oh, bait bug. Alright. Alright. And we got it. Nice. Alright. And usually with the collection missions, you only get a couple of seconds after you're done. Alright. Quest complete. Nice. And we can just take everything we got. So we did faint once, so we get less money. Yep. And more options in the canteen. And new ecological results are there. So, if we check in, and we've learned more about the Rathalos. So, we learned that what a Puke is, the Great Jagras, and the Rathalos. We hit level 1, so we know about its physiology. We know that its head is a weak point. We know that the wings are a weak point. And its tail is severable. But by breaking its head or its wings, you limit it in various ways. We know that its elements, it negates pretty much fire, takes water damage, normally a weakness to thunder and dragon especially. As far as ailments, it doesn't mind poison or blast, but seems to have some susceptibility to being put to sleep, paralyzed, or even stunned. So there you go. Got to see some newbies. And let's head on up and do the next quest. Alright, the Kestodon Kerfuffle.
We're on the hunt.
Alright. So, thin the herd of headbutters. Let's do it. We should be fine. Yeah, we should be fine. Yeah. Hope everyone's doing alright. I don't know. I haven't played Monster Hunter World in a while, so.
Our job is to call a certain number of Kestodon. Recently, their numbers have been getting out of hand.
Want to get going?
Simple enough. Alright, so Kestodons, these big guys. So. Nice. Oh no, that's an Apatonoth, my bad. But they are a good source of raw meat. Now, raw meat is actually pretty useful. Alright.
There we are. Those, my friend, are Kestodon. Let's see you take him out on your own.
Alright. Ah, these guys.
Be careful.
Yep. Nice. Yep. Yep. Oh, yep. Yep. Nice. One male.
Not bad.
Nice. Yep, and be sure to harvest them, of course, for new materials.
Right. Let's look for another group. Be careful. The cast
Alright.
released you your worries. There are a lot bigger monsters lurking in this forest. The endemic
Indeed.
life around here can come in handy during a hunt. Try to learn as much as you can about them.
By the way, capture net. Capture some of the small ones to study, and that gets you some more research points. Also, Vital Lilies are free healing, basically. They take some time to refresh, but that can still be useful. Alright. So,
Over here!
alright, I'm coming. Alright. Okay. So more down there on the beach.
Be careful.
Yeah, we'll be alright. One thing you can do, set up your BBQ spit. Well done steak. So before you get into a fight, feel free to sharpen your weapons. Have a well done steak, get you some more stamina. And head on in. Nice. 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 Yep. Oof. Got some damage on me on that time. Nice. Yep. 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 Okay, so out of charge for the file. And the last female. And thereafter are... Yep. Nice.
Good work. That about wraps up our work here.
Uh-oh.
Hey, come here. I think I found something.
Alright. Well, first, let's get our goodies. I mean, we worked hard to get rid of all these Kestodons. Might as well get some good work. Get some extra goodies. By the way, CaptureNet is infinite, so get yourself some freebies.
Over here!
Yes, yes, I heard you. Oh. Okay. Great Jagras mark.
Look at those Kestodon. Something's up there.
Oh. Oh boy. Yep. A great Jagras. Alright. So we're going after it.
All right, partner. New assignment incoming. Take down that Great Jagras. If you're not ready, you can return to base and take on the Great Jagras quest later.
Want to get going?
Alright. Okay, so we're after the...
Friends for help. Go to the menu and select SOS Flare to signal. You're going to need friends when you go up against some of the tougher monsters.
Oh, yeah.
The scout flies to better track a target monster. You need to keep finding traces of them. Like footprints, for example.
Yep. Though the more times you do it, the easier it becomes.
You're turning up a lot of clues.
Yep, and now they're telling me where it is. Gives us a relative idea. Follow the scout flies. They've been following its scent. Which was a great addition to this game, to make the scout flies as good as they are. Oh. And here we can track it even through this watery cave. Alright. Alright. Looks like it's through here. Alright. Well, there it is.
Okay. We've tracked the Great Jagras enough for the scout flies to lead us to it.
Indeed.
Land
Alright.
a claw on a monster to grapple to it.
Alright. Yeah, and that was a trap if I wasn't... Yeah, if I hadn't been... There it is. Yep. Got it.
You've mounted the monster. Now's your
Yep.
chance to topple it.
Yep. Just keep attacking. Brace for when it goes for a big swing. Yep. 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 Basically, this will help soften it up, basically. Oh, and the big hit. Nice.
It's down. Now's your chance to get in there and tear it up.
Yep. Yep. Nice. Yep. Nice. Ow.
Attacks. You don't want to take hits like that head on.
Nope. Nice. I think I just broke its head.
Watch out when a monster's in range.
Yep.
It's better to hold off on your claw until things calm down a bit.
Yep. Okay.
Oh boy, that monster's really mad now. Be ready for some vicious attacks.
Yeah. Alright. Yep.
Look out.
Yep.
Your
Ow.
health is low. Keep your distance and use a potion.
Yep. And now it's running away. Okay.
When monsters are running away, use the scout flies as a guide and they'll lead you right to it.
Yep. Yeah, he's just looking to get away. Nice. Alright. Nice. Yep. And now it's looking for its lesser Jagras. Yep. Yeah. It's using them as cover to escape, basically. Yep. And just get the regular potion out. Alright. Yeah, we already know where it went. And there it is. Alright. Love it. Yep. Yeah, got me on that one. Nice.
Okay, monster's top.
Go.
Now's our chance to deal some serious damage.
Yep, and it's stunned. There we go.
Look, the monster's almost done for. Chances are it'll refuse its nest to recuperate.
If you give it the chance to. Yep. Yep. Alright, but don't ever... Yeah.
That's a piercing part. Powerful type of slinger ammo. That's
Yep.
able to pierce the thick shell of monsters.
And it'll come in handy. Yep. Yep. There we go.
Okay, let's head back and report to the old man.
Yep. And get your goodies. Great Jagger scale. Main. And usually the parts you break will dictate what you start to get, so... Alright. Revoltures. Some bats. But yeah. All sorts of goodies and extras you can find through here. Spider webs. Yep. And especially traps. So, I think that's good. Good work. And on our way back home, oh,
I think we got a lead.
feathers. Yeah, lots of feathers.
Maybe. Let's check it out.
What do we find?
Hey,
Puke. It's only getting bigger, folks. Our official introduction.
well, you were right. There's our mark.
Yeah.
Something's got him agitated.
Ah.
Look over there. What in the heck is that? I've never seen anything like it.
You think it's from Zora Magdaros?
I'd like to find out. But we better report back first. Alright?
Better to be cautious and let people know where we're going. We don't just vanish for days at a time. Because though it's given minutes for the gameplay purposes, these hunts are supposed to take days. And the idea is you're slowly tracking and wearing down the monster. Yep. No feints, so some money to us. The Great Jagras has hit the first research level. Earn the right to take on 2-star assignments.
I see.
Alright.
Wanna get going?
Alright, so next we'll have to help them.
Set up. You can go after that Puke.
Yep.
I wonder where the resource center is.
And we'll have to figure that out next time. Because I've been going for a bit and I'm starting to get kind of hungry. I haven't even had breakfast yet, to be honest. So, I think we're going to leave this here for now. I'll see you all tomorrow on, well, Elden Ring. There's no other choice for that. Anyway, folks, I want to thank you all for joining me. I have been the Ephemeral One, and this has been more of, the start of Monster Hunter World, rather, to say. One thing I will actually say is I created a Patreon a while back, and I was trying to decide how I wanted to go about things. And I'm thinking about it. One thing I will start to do is I will announce the name of all my patrons and give a personal thanks. So that'll be something I'll start doing at the end of every video and making time to do so. So if you'd like me to be thanking you, well, feel free to join. It's Patreon Ephemeral One Creations. This is what I like to do, and I like to make stuff. So thank you all for joining me. I have no patrons at this time, but I look forward to hopefully having some in the future. Folks, I hope you all have a good one. Bye for now, folks. Bye for now.